afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on La Glades, and it's going to be a longer one, so no mid-game analysis, but here between RedxWings fighting for the United States of America for the 2nd Armored Division, tasked with clearing out the Krauts, holding up the positions here under the command of Mackie, fighting for the Oberkommando West for the Reich, for the Speerverbande Wolf. And he's got Luftwaffe ground forces break for fortification. RedxWings probably gone straight here for armored companies, calling in a mix of engineers and re-echelons right off the bat. Interesting start. They've got the truck rushing ahead here for Mackie. Swing up there, so folks, because their bulletins are a mix of armor, infantry, a bit of vehicle there. So moving ahead here, truck rushing forwards as much as a truck now can. We also got RedxWings moving up pretty aggressively here with his assault engineers going straight from the there. We got another assault engineer here on the way for RedxWings. That is quite a few assault engineers already on the field. Got the first engagement here. Folks are taking up positions inside the building, kicking out the windows or beating them up, whatever, breaking glass, shooting at Yankees. Schnell, Dieter, I see armies. I want to shoot them with my gun. Point there secured. Assault engineers creeping about a bit. Moving ahead there, and we've got an early battle group headquarters up here for Mackie. No, he cancelled it. Ow. That was a bit unfortunate. And a bit of a waste of resources, to be honest, I think. Cost them a bit there. Great to see that. Anyways, we got Mackie here pushing forward on the right hand side. He's sort of ignoring the centre west so far. But certainly, that battle group headquarters certainly caused a bit of a setback there. And will only give RedxWings here more map control. In the meanwhile, he's flagging the field here with a mix of re-echelons and assault units. I mean, not seeing any riflemen so far. And there you go, shooter going on here. Not exactly the one advantageous here to his assault. The best he can do is basically keep the Germans occupied for a few moments, but they can't really hit them at that range. So sort of a bit weird there. And of course, that's going to be one of the problems for RedxWings. I mean, defensively, he's going to be pretty weak unless they somehow can sort of surprise the enemy up close with the grease guns they've got equipped there. And slight damage here, but ultimately the assault unit is simply taking too much damage from the 10 folks that is centered around them. Got another engagement here. Assault attacking up to the south here, force the folks to slightly fall back. Got a small shootout here. Student Pioneer versus re-echelons. That assault is ready to creep forwards, and there you go. Oh, one unit only forced back here, but more push forwards here for the United States of America. We've got so many forces just firing back at them, doing the best, and there you go. Got a flamethrower burning into the side of the building, heating it up like a stove. Folks are beginning to take some loss here from the assault engineers. Grease guns tearing into them with a 45 caliber round. Got re-echelons hanging about there. Oh, might see a wipe there actually. Surprisingly, their Mackie got quite pink. So there we go. Scorched. Jürgen rolling around, trying his best to remember how to put out the flame, but not quite succeeding before it expires. 3 folks go so far, and 1 Sturm Pioneer unit here. He had 4, but obviously someone died. It's a nice flank here, by the way, getting behind Mackie's positions and certainly make a retreat a bit more difficult, but of course at the same time, I mean, vice versa could be said here a bit. You know, if he tries to shoot with assault engineers, they will take quite a bit of punishment. We got more assault engineers. In fact, we got 4 assault engineer squads, 4 RedxWings and 2 re-echelons. This is certainly not what you usually see, but then again, RedxWings does usually not go for the usual. Being a bit of a person who likes to stand out in that regard for the most part. We got flamethrowers there going up for the assault engineers. I mean, in this regard, he's going to have to rely a bit more on numbers and sort of hitting from certain points. I mean, a head on assault for something like this is not going to work out too well, I think. Almost got a truck there for Mackie, who's back to having 4 full scores on the field. The Steel Pioneer is also doing a bit there what they can. Can they get them? Or will the full scores get away? Or will the Pines get away? Minor shooting going on here, re-echelons falling back. As German infantry storms forward, kicks in the door, and shouts, "Hände hoch!" only to find the entire place is empty. But right now we're seeing here that RedxWings has pretty much secured all of the map except 1 point. Except 1 point, which certainly says something here about sort of different playstyles. He might not have been able to hold it very well and certainly suffered some, but still he's basically managed to keep the enemy occupied for long enough to basically take everything away from Mackie. Pretty ballsy play there, pretty ballsy, but again the problem's going to be how does he hold? I mean, he's going to have to depend on counter-attacks. In that regard, he'll obviously soldiers basically back at base reinforcing. So it's not without risk, and so it does depend a lot on manoeuvre, and as Mackie's force grows, of course, it's going to be much more tricky. And for example, Mackie could consider then throwing in Luftwaffe or fortifications to get into maybe 34, which would further make things difficult here for RedxWings sort of maneuver heavy strategy. But we've got here Captain on the way, adding in some bazookas to the field. Minor shootout here. I mean, one thing RedxWings could have done, though, of course, is perhaps not going for all those flamethrowers, but actually setting up some fighting positions here and there, sort of prepare some defense to further slow down any attack from Mackie. But here, already 6 minutes of the game, again, thanks to the map control he's sort of been able to exert versus Mackie, he's actually getting a Stuart light tank already. Mackie's, well, he's first getting his mechanized regiment headquarters up, and he's got no Pantrix, no luck in there. But this is certainly looking at a rather rough start here, so moving forward. They are taking some losses, though, as they are out in the open. RedxWings being rather confident here, it seems. As his men charge across the open street, not looking to the sides. A quick grenade here might work out. That is what Mackie fancies, but no. Instead we've got the Foxes there running away. A fusillade following after them in an attempt to end their lives. Mackie's struggling to sort of get back points. He's got the fuel pump back, but already here we see Rieslons moving in swiftly to put an end to that. More Foxes moving in, the Captain doing what he can here to hold up. With a few rifles and some bazookas, he does have a bit of a chance of sort of long range to hand the assault unit he sort of managed to amass. And there we go. Forced away, but now Stuart light tank arrives on the field, immediately tears into the Fox Grenadiers with the machine guns and the 37mm gun. Firing away there. Academy is on the way here for Mackie. Taking a bit of resources there. Puma might right now be in, of course, he could go for a flak half track. That would certainly help versus the infantry, would certainly be less effective there versus Stuart. And I imagine that might be one of the bigger worries here for Mackie at the moment, so the Puma would certainly fit a bit better in. But that early battle group headquarters flap there certainly put him a bit back, I feel. Stuart rolling back here to clear up the crowds hanging about. 4 kills already for the United States of America. Folks, as they're desperately trying to deconnect the point without getting killed in the process. Getting increasingly more challenging, and there we go. Fritz fell. There we go. Puma, straight up Hunter Speedwagon on the way here from Mackie, and I believe he got a Pantrick going up as well. And as soon as he gets the Pumas with his other munitions, probably should get sort of more Pantrick, but I suppose also the mines. Stuart Pioneer's in a lot of trouble. Stuart definitely getting up some lot of damage there. And RedxWings in theory already add in another Stuart light tank if you want it in a few moments. No sign of a doctrinal choice there though for Mackie. And there you go. Puma, Schwerer, Panzer Speedwagon mobilised. The hunt down to Stuarts. Nothing to really stop it otherwise. Although he does have a Panzer now, which does help a bit. There we go, first shot going off there against the Stuart light tank. Stuart going to attempt disengaging act, goes to stun rounds just in case. There we go, stuns the Puma, showing the Stuart here can get him away mostly intact. And we got then a flood of assault units, re-echelons, and even the Captain joining in a vicious counter-attack. Mackie's forces too thinly spread out to have to stop this olive green tide bursting through the streets. Simply not enough forces or firepower to put a stop to it, and he doesn't even have an MP-34, which otherwise might have helped slow down this infantry assault. And the Puma being hunted back by the Captain. The Bazooka rockets flying, no non-connecting. Whoa, good shot there. The Panzer almost wiping up the assault units entirely. Still training for missions there, apparently still getting panzer checks and whatnot. Can't fault him for that. At the same time, they're taking advantage of the massive push here. He begins actually shifting troops towards the west, realising he probably can't fight that anyway, so he's going to at least try and draw away territory from RedxWings, maybe force some forces away from the east then. Meanwhile, we got the Puma here getting off some kills on the Americans with its actual machine gun. Rear's one's running as well. Puma advances. Oh, demo charge was not set off there. Apparently, RedxWings might have been a bit too occupied, otherwise he could have gotten that Puma right then and there. Meanwhile, Mackie doing what he can to grab more territory for the glory of Sarai. There you go, Puma getting us some more kills. And we got 2 Stuarts in a few moments here for RedxWings. 2 Stuart light tanks. And that's of course a problem here for the Puma. If you can sort of coordinate them properly and assault the Puma. We also got the captain moving up here. Of course the Puma went another direction. There we go, stun shots. Missed though, missed. There we go, got a hit. Pulls away though. We probably should have waited for the other Stuarts to be ready, but that way he could attack with both at the same time, which basically probably had a good chance of knocking out the Puma.
Assault engineers are on the lines and deployable.
More infantry advancing. And straight into the demo charge there. Huge explosion later, and only 2 men are left. Still, Mackie's making good progress now, sort of a bit more confident, having probably assessed the situation a bit more. Plus, of course, with more units in the field, we can sort of pressure RedxWings and return a bit better. Almost got the Stuart there, almost, but again stuns the Puma, gets away. Puma though already a few moments for actually 2, which would of course be waxed in a high rate of fire.
Listen up. The enemy is overrunning one of our
Still a lot of territory shifting hands here in the early minutes of the game, a bit rare as he's sort of swinging back and forth that quickly. And there you go, both Stuarts being repaired. He's using all of his vehicle crews and the assault units and the rear echelons. I mean, this is force that can very swiftly set about repairing any vehicles here that RedxWings might have.
A capture point is under attack.
We've got a battle group headquarters going up again here for Mackie. Hopefully this one will not be ordered to blow up like the last one.
Orders complete. Prepare fire.
Soldier getting caught by the Puma and the assault engineers and quickly shredded. Again, that Stuart column moves ahead. Taking a bit of a hit there. Instead of, maybe directly engaging the Puma, he could have had maybe a small chance. Seems like he breaks off, decides not to pursue, pulls back again for repairs, I guess. I mean, he could try, of course, going for a 3rd Stuart, or he could, of course, then augment with an M10 in a few moments, then use those to hunt down the Puma and then deal with anything else in the vicinity. Though, of course, now with the Kedem efforts going up, Mackie should be able to sort of create some more zones and control when it comes to vehicles, and make it a bit harder here for RedxWings Stuart light tanks to move about so freely. Though, of course, with the options already available in terms of the captain, he could easily then get a pack howitzer up and sort of begin bombarding any strong points that might be under Mackie's command. And there we go, veterans doing the Puma, increasing accuracy and rate of fire, making it so much more lethal to infantry and vehicles alike.
Anti-tank battery is ready
As
for
Fred
deployment.
the behind to bombard with his 15mm gun, so he has some bigger targets to shoot at. Advancing on the right flank here though. Mackie's now really beginning to pressure RedxWings again. We are beginning to see some flaws here in RedxWings strategy again. While offensively strong, defensively it is very weak. They very much lack something to sort of support that. In particular, the captain and the captain can get some 50 calibers out, so I mean finding positions would rather be, I think, the stronger point here for RedxWings to sort of consider getting. Either that, or he needs to begin upgrading his assault units with the VARs instead of flamethrowers. As the game progresses, to sort of increase the long range firepower. There you go, Puma getting to the Stuarts. Smoke though, saves the day here for the Puma, allowing it to escape. Kedem is also sitting up. Stuarts still doing what they can here. Veterans 1 for 1.
M10 tank destroyer ready.
We got immediate switch here for Mackie, setting up a kill zone there for any Stuarts that might pursue the matter.
We just lost a unit.
Instead they're pulling back in, not good to risk it. Good decision there by RedxWings. Good decision there by RedxWings, not taking his opponent lightly there. And there we go, we got an M10 tank shot here, the Wolverine, the first proper tank destroyer the Americans actually got. Before that, They basically relied on either half-tracks or jeeps being mounted with anti-tank guns. Fun fact there.
Capture point is being overrun.
Fun fact there.
Send your orders.
Puma moving ahead here.
Supply half-track is in action. Standing
RedxWings
by.
taking back the west, but of course now the east is being lost. But the students already setting out here to pursue a lone target, which is probably a better approach. And there we go, M10 engages, got a good hit there with his 70 or 3-inch gun, which I believe is 76.2. A bit short there. Oh, missed though, thanks to the smoke though. Plus they're being hunted down. Stuart there, flanking in, but here we go, encountering Panther fire. And OKW setting up there, he might lose it. Stuart doing what he can, and there he goes, Stuart knocked out. That was his more veteran Stuart too. Almost got the boom there, almost got it. Can he get it? And there we go. Puma kaput. M10 though needs to get away. Panther flying. OKW was almost close to getting as well. And there we go. Other Stuart almost knocked out, but looks like does get away. Does. Very close there.
Ready to execute.
Some rather touch and feel engagements there. Almost 52 on that Stuart, but that definitely cost RedxWing. Oh, Mackie here has Puma, and of course, question is, was that worth a Stuart though? I mean, they're close to the same cost. I think the Puma is actually slightly more expensive in some regards. Basically manpower, of course, fuel-wise it is. Still a Stuart on that. Anyways, only time will tell. He's got a head-on assault here. He got 5 minutes out, so finally it looks like I've chosen here. Full-on assault here. Assault here, streaming through the streets, through the courtyard. Moving up, they're burning away. We've got Steel Hunt Granata being lobbed through the air, going off, killing no one. Assault, Fudgely doing what they can here, firing from the balconies and the ground floor. Assault has been slowly cut apart there, but ultimately the Fudgely are forced to abandon their cafe as it becomes a bit too hot for them to enjoy. Okay, they're being pushed away. So there we go, with a brutal assault here, RedxWings conquers the courtyard and town square of La Glaze, forcing Mackie out into the outskirts. We've got a quick counter-attack here from the Student Pioneers through the left flank, hoping to maybe surprise the Americans. It looks like he does succeed, overcoming things here. Resistance quickly falters away. So things are swiftly tiding back and forth in the centre. If he can't get a Stuart up there, he might actually be able to sort of quickly turn things around again. And a flamethrower there dropped. Jürgen swiftly picks it up. And again a push here for the fuel point, doing his best to deny RedxWings fuel. Good job there by Mackie, who's by the way now go for spare punch at quarters himself. Interesting. Stuart gaining veterancy too, becoming thus more lethal, more accuracy, more rate of fire.
Capture point is being overrun.
More kill. Mackie, of course, could consider with his stock tonight to begin setting up tank traps, flank emplacements, maybe some trenches, or try and hold the centre, maybe some of the other points as well. That will make it further more difficult for RedxWings to attack head-on, in particular sort of bundle up with some barbed wire to make movement more tricky for the assault engineers. The RedxWings infantry is beginning to hurt a bit more, and it seems to still rely just on assault engineers and flamethrowers. Part of me definitely starts to think he needs to sort of mix up with BARs maybe, or get some regular riflemen and maybe some grenades. At least just to lay down some smoke screens to sort of allow the assault engineers to sort of get closer to the enemy. In that regard, I mean, it's a bit odd considering the sort of assault heavy strategy. It's rather lacking tools to sort of make it a bit easier. Counter-attack here. Now he's beginning to spread out. Again, he's beginning to sort of lack weight and force. Grenade here. Mackie slowly getting a bit more confident here again. Of course, the question is what we'll be seeing here from the Schwer Punch at quarters. We're so far not seeing any orbital or no loops. The Panther play, of course, would be a straightforward thing. And certainly ought to be the safer bet of them all. A Sturmtiger, not really at the moment, in particular since RedxWings really hasn't done much sort of digging remotely at any point. So far, anyways. Do it there, rending behind the forces. Might catch it like Kednev for me to get that one out of the way. The Invis will have to quickly pull back as well. He might even actually receive the Kednev. Got Salty joining in. Eventually, free by way, taking advantage of the chaos caused with the student light tank. Good job there. Good job. Can he get it? Can he get it? Almost. There we go. Almost. But there you go. Kednev as bazookas joining in. Stuart forced away there. Was very close to succeeding. Very close. Got like Kednev though. Got a full precision under the command of the Major. And of course, if he's got that, another option would basically actually be getting a Scott here, like light artillery support, but also smoke support for his assault troops. It looks like some fun's going to just put to rest permanently. Oh, the NI Kednev left behind. Full RedxWings to use against his crowd opponent. We're now beginning to see Mackie once more taking losses. The initial victories of the Speerverbande have been broken and possibly undone forever. Mackie, though, quick to replace the one lost. The Kednev, though, was not exactly a common anti-tank weapon by this stage of the war. Had basically only a small production run in 1943. But still, it saw action throughout the war with units that basically couldn't get, for example, PaK-40s and such. Though the PaK-40 was pretty much the common anti-tank gun. I mean, even at this point in the war, you have units, for example, fighting with the PaK-38 and its 50mm gun. But there you go, assault is pushed away here by a 5-megalit counter-attack. Leutnant Dieter puts across there and gets the fuel point. It's the glory of Deutschland and the Luftwaffe.
Get ready to displace.
Still think RedxWings should do something to sort of fortify the area here. I mean, he's lacking rear assaults, of course. He's not quite like he's got quite a lot of options, but I do think the assault units can do some things. I mean, overall, anything you can do to sort of make it harder for Mackie to maneuver his infantry about, the better. We got a large assault here. We've got minesweepers taking no chances here with the Americans. Sensible approach there from Mackie. And we got a Sherman on the way there, adding in some armour, something that could be used to deal with infantry, but of course in a pinch also deal with armour. And there we go, he's actually booby-trapping the buildings with demo charges, ensuring that if Mackie tries to use them, he can quickly, well, make him regret it.
Crew ready. Ready for deployment.
So there we go, looks like RedxWings is pulling a bit back here, not going to immediately counter-attack. Maybe hoping to sort of bait him into using the buildings and setting off the demo charges then. So far though, Mackie is not fighting on, he's not taking the bait. He could also consider laying down some sandbags, or at least fight from more defensive positions here. And there you go, assault going in here, we've got assault attack up from here, good job there, good job, nice flank. Making things even more difficult for Mackie to hold. Sturmpioneers doing what they can here from the small house there. Eventually the increased action at the same time. Oh, good lord. 5 minutes encountering serious resistance. Stuart light tank being supported here by Sherman. The soldiers continue up, but they will need armoured support or some other kind of support, otherwise they'll have to break off. Giving over the town centre here to the Germans once more. And looks like that is exactly what happens. And he had a Scott here. I do think you could actually gun a lot of kills off with a quick barrage. Or a pack charge could also help, but still we're not really seeing much in terms of support weapons. Very much on assault troops augmented with a mix of light and medium armour and a few tank destroyers. Mackie though, got plenty of manpower there. You should definitely, I think, consider an MG-34. That would very quickly put a stop there to a larger part of RedxWings' tactics. Considering again he's relying solely on assault troops. But it looks like he's saying otherwise up for the Panther. Which again I have no issues with. RedxWings of course also gets a few caches. Mackie of course does not have that option being the Oberkommando West. There's no chance of that there from him. There you go, another assault here. Again, gaining eventually in the process. Before being run off. For fear of getting torched alive. I do think you really should consider sandbags a bit of barbed wire. I mean, it would make things a bit easier for Mackie to hold, and of course vice versa. If RedxWings capture this, some defensive position would help them out quite a bit. But neither side really seems to be so far that strong on the defensive tactics. Meanwhile, pawns have been secured, leaving sort of harassing, counter-harassing, and so on. You got the steel here supporting a bit, and I believe the M10's... Oh, clever! What he's basically doing there, although I think it would be suggested use this sort of torch the building, is basically trying to wreck the building to ensure that there doesn't any fudge may appear behind his lines. He's clearly beginning to get a bit paranoid now, Mr. RedxWings, about what his opponent might actually try against him. German clearing out the town centre. There's a lot of back and forth fighting. At the same time, though, we are seeing a small detachment being sent north and westwards by Mackie. Of course, with quick armoured response here from RedxWings. Almost got the shit there, though. Again, I think just lighting it on fire really is something that's a bit faster and less noisy. Veteran to 3 assault units been sent off running. Minor losses inflicted. There you go, fresh counter assault here. He's getting another cannon rifle. I mean, he's really worried about any armor and vehicles, which is very sensible. But I think he should sort of begin worrying here about the sort of tactics that RedxWings is employing to sort of try to lock them down. And again, an MD-34 would be one of the easier methods of sort of basically doing that. I mean, if you just try to do that with an MD-34 there, that could be locked down and make his entire force hit easy targets. But soon, Mackie here will be able to call in a Panzerkampfwagen 5 and thus begin challenging RedxWings armor in a bit more serious manner. We've got more demo charges going down there. Boldly setting up with a captain inside. Better not accidentally misclick while trying to get the captain out, otherwise it's going to be a bit awkward. Sending home those letters to the family. Captain Jones was killed when his commanding officer accidentally set off the demo charge instead of selecting his squad. Don't ask how it works, it just happens. At least it wasn't like last time where Commander RedxWings accidentally blew up a cafe when he was trying to order in some food.
Let's go! Taking fire!
And there we go, got a bulldozer Sherman, so now really sort of trying to hard counter the infantry. And he can deploy smoke as well, so I mean, I suppose it's a good option here, but I would rather like to see some Scots before that. Sturmparty on top of here with the flamethrowers, the Flammenwerfer. All of his assault units, by the way, are all veteran to 3. And there we go, Panzerkampfwagen 5 mobilized here for Mackie. Sent in from a nearby Panzer division that has some armor to spare. The spare verband is now armored. Bit up. Now, RedxWings force needs to be a bit more careful what's on the field. But if you really consider getting another M10, I mean, that'll be one option for dealing with a Panther. Another one will basically going for an M36 Jackson, which will certainly have the longer range penetration damage and more safety deal with the Panther. I mean, the M10s can work, but the same does require sort of ambushing it. A bit more sort of ability, considering the sort of map here and all the academy of some Panther strikes. There might be less sort of argument room for that. And not really responding so far actually to the Panther's presence. He's walking an assault into the town once more.
We are down to 75 points.
Small damage there. We actually got not a lot of victory points left there from Mackie. He's down to 75, there's a there for RedxWings. But Kenref needs to get out of the building before Grenade collapses it all. Too late. Too late. Oh, in this case, it didn't cause the building to collapse, it just killed the entire unit. Still, RedxWings is maintaining map control, he's got most of the fuel points. Quick shot there at the Panther field, which penetrated the 80mm sloped armour. Then sending in the assault engineers. That one's still trying to keep up the M10 again for another free shot there. Gun here firing. I think he's trying to again cut all the points there from Mackie.
Taking fire!
Splendid gun stuff there.
Prepare yourself!
They're certainly beginning to get a bit more risky here with Mackie's force presence. And of course the Panther as well. almost actually fall on these Sturmpioniere. Certainly make them quite more lethal there too. Use infantry. Of course, they push away Panther moving forwards. Rolling through the rabble. Almost got the Sturmpioniers there. A rather hard loss there to Mackie. And the spare for Bandit. Panther misses. Continue trading of territory. RedxWings still maintaining initiative, but he's having a harder time of sort of maintaining it, keeping it up. Now we've got 2 M10s moving in here. There we go, nice flank on the Panther, nice flank. Although Kedmev here covering, it's going to be a bit difficult to maintain. He's got another covering here, so basically set up in such a way currently that he can't easily sort of use the M10s versus the Panther, which might further necessitate at least one Jackson there from RedxWings. Should help keep the Panther a bit unsure of things. Still puts him in top. Oh, good lord! Straight into all those flamethrowers, he just incinerated. I think only one man didn't get lit on fire like a candle. And there you go, soldiers on the other hand suffer a horrible fate as well. They get shredded by rockets. We've got more on the way here for RedxWings to replace the ones lost. There's so far no response there from Mackie and getting some replacement Sturmpioniere. And we're getting a kill machine gun there for the Panther, increasing our total firepower. With a Sherman there flanking in. Bit bold there to use that versus the Panther. I think if they'd have sort of tried to catch maybe some Kednebs and knocking those out, sort of trying to remove the support elements from Mackie's force there, instead of trying to do with the Panther. It also looks like never mind. Still here, the veteran defeat 23 kills. That's quite impressive there. I mean, if you combine it into a small force, you might have a chance of getting the Panther if he sort of flanks in through here, where the Kedmebs aren't really prepared. Another sort of smaller scale assault there, basically sending his troops piecemeal into the centre, not so good. I mean, he really should consider maybe something else there, because at this point, Mackie's stuck in there. I mean, he's going to need either some heavy artillery to bombard it, or he's going to need to outflank it head on, so at this point I don't think he's going to work out too well. And he's not economic. And there you go again, another just unit sending on its own. They're not entirely sure what RedxWings is thinking.
Prepare for action.
2 M10s.
Pioneer Group is ready for action.
Steward. Oh, good lord. Fudgemaker's wiped out with a single high-explosive round. It looks like we got a flank going in here, at least attempted. Victory point team, we got to 66 for Mackie and Reich.
Target secure.
And there you go, got another head-on assault here. There we go, one that came up cleared out. Boltersham actually quite good at clearing out anti-tank weapons with his outer shell. There we go, almost got the other one. Massive fire there, Boltersham, and no catch on fire. Munition pushed off, incinerating the crew in a horrible manner. And meanwhile, we got the rest of the force here pulled away, so it looks like this head-on assault did succeed. Though it's not going to just happen again, immediately repeat the loss of the bulldozer German, which is actually quite a high price, considering he only got one Kednef and returned sort of permanently. I mean, at this point, RedxWings really needs to consider setting up defensive positions, sort of again hold the points. Panther getting ready to move out again, no infantry support. More Fudgemakers, awesome orbitals dialed there. I think for Mackie could be good, maybe equip him some lightest machine gun. We got Jack Bullrings moving ahead then. There's conducting petty vandal actions, it seems. I'm not entirely sure what they're thinking. Again, if they're secure, needs to get away though. Sherman pushed away there. We got a valiant assault of all things going on here for Mackie. Fudgemakers forcing the advantage. Charging in here. Might see like Kennev cleared out. He cut herself really a bit further forward before losing all momentum. Still a bit of a struggle here, and again I do think RedxWings should consider flanking here. If he takes it again, set up something defensively minded. Demo charge then to send off, then attempt to get the Panther, doesn't quite succeed though, collapse in the cafe. 9, the Germans are front line supply of hot coffee, chocolate. Another building collapses there. Western part of the town is beginning to slowly vanish into rubble. They go more Panther fire, more Foxglove fire. A desperate struggle. Apparently something dropped there. Was that another demo charge actually? Small force flanking in there. I think you should just sort of try and sort of focus a bit more on the other victory point, sort of just keep trying draining Mackie. Mackie, on the other hand, could, I suppose, throw in a looks to sort of help deal with infantry. Or a flat half tack to maybe hold one of the points. Another assault here. I mean, it's very interesting to note how stubborn he is in sort of seeing just assault engineers, sort of his main assault force. I mean, he can see where to some extent, but again, there are also problems with it. Again, it's very much one that's very difficult to hold, and again, long range games when he can very quickly sub heavily. They're firing off, getting some rear hits on the Panther. Quick blitzkrieg though. Quick blitzkrieg. He's actually got armor piercing rounds in the M10, but did not use it. That was a rather terrible shot there from Johnny. Another Sherman arriving. Looks like he's just into that. Again, no sort of attempt to maybe some artillery. The captain here losing a lot. I think he's basically just using the Stood here to cover the western victory point here, showing the Germans won't easily harass it and going to have to expend some larger forces towards dealing with it. More shots there. Still no armor piercing rounds for the M10s. I mean, they would probably have been better than dealing with the Panther. I mean, he was not going to use it again. It would have been a better choice again to also then go on for the Jackson. I mean, particularly going to engage the Panther at range. In particular, eventually two Panther at range. I mean, that's pretty much what the M10s are not going to do well. That's pretty much where the Panther enjoys the sizable advantage. And again, this being back, he was got the infantry flanking in. Demo charge goes off, wiping out like head there for crew. Another building in the town shattered. As if though it was made of Legos. Probably not Legos, biscuits. Legos are a lot harder to take down. I saw these there rushed off. Stuart drawn in a bit closer. Seems like he's sort of just overly focusing on the centre of anything, which is certainly allowing Mackie to sort of further focus his defences and again make it a bit harder for him to sort of be overwhelmed. But I mean, for RedxWings, it doesn't seem to be making quite that much sense. Looks they're almost wiped out. Panther moving in there. M10's being grouped there. Armor piercing rounds, armor piercing rounds. Oops, he actually got a bit of stun there. Sadly though, the Stuart wasn't moving on further. I think he would actually gotten the Panther there. He sort of rushed forward to the Stuart as the Panther was moving in. M10s were then followed up with armor piercing rounds. I mean, he probably could have gotten it that way, but sadly a missed opportunity there for RedxWings. A missed opportunity for RedxWings in stopping the Speerverband Wolf's primary asset at the moment. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Another small assault here. Mackie's troops are beginning to bleed out a bit as well. He's actually at the same time flowing quite a bit of manpower. I'm not entirely sure what he's thinking with that. I mean, again, you know, he could get more forces, MG-34 in particular, considering the state of his victory points, he should actually be spending more resources towards retaking them and defending them. I mean, one immediate easy choice would just be getting MG-34s. Then what is he thinking here? And he didn't even lay down the smoke, he just charged in, losing a veteran to two Sherman. As RedxWings got a bit too focused in just, you know, the central victory point. Or he's just sort of trying to keep the drain up, but wasting two Shermans on that? That seems rather like a poor gambit. Still no sign of armor piercing round than the M10s hold the one almost their veteran to two. Stuart doing the counter fire support for the rest of the advancing infantry. Second armour perhaps beginning to lose steam here. in the snowy fields of La Glaze.
Ready. Go ahead. He's losing his goddamn marbles. The capture point is being overrun.
And actually moving forward there for a strike. Pretty bold, pretty bold. Then again, continuing good range. I mean, he's going to be largely safe there. A single shot did go through there from the Echidna. Good hit in the Steward.
You're ready. Send orders.
Almost veteran to 3 there. And now we're going to see Mackie beginning to take away points elsewhere, even as it is the victory points. Then we got a demo charge down from RedxWings to make it harder to take back. Good, good. 11 points left here for Mackie. 11 points, 10. We stop the timer at 10. Quick assault here towards the end. I think we're taking that. Quick do it for RedxWings. He just needs to dig in around these 2 victory points. Try to ignore the center. Got another boulder jam there riding for RedxWings.
Heavy machine guns are now available.
Point there secured.
Contact reports show the Americans are at 200 points.
200 points for RedxWings. And what is this? We finally got an MD-34 there for Mackie. It's almost 1,000 manpower. Really needs to spend more resources. Get more troops in the field. Do something to properly hold up. There you go. Both of them getting some good kills there. MD-34's to guard. And the Echidna, they're caught in the fire of the machine gun gewehr. Oh dear, he's going to bait them into the mine. Oh, demo charge. Nope, draw them out here. Instead, he might actually end up drawing them away from the demo charge there. Silly RedxWings. There you go, moving in. Going to clear up those damn crowds. Going for the victory point there as well. And assault is entirely wiped out. Then moving up to the demo charge. Nope, no setup. Destination. What is Mackie here thinking about? Is he actually aiming for a King Tiger maybe? And in that regard, I can suppose I can understand why he's not getting any more, because he wants to keep the population free for it. But beyond that, it does seem a bit awkward. In particular, considering he's down to 10 victory points. I mean, it's a huge gambit. I mean, at only 10 victory points, actually, to assemble that much manpower. I mean, either Mackie's thinking he won't be able to do anything central with it, or he's got some serious balls. Panther moving forwards there. Troops flanking in here. Nice shot there with the bazooka, putting Fritz out of his misery. Another fudge move there, rank, finally adding in some more troops. Looks like he's not playing with the King Tiger after all. Well, again, I really think you need to set up an MD-34 around here, set up some defences of some kind. I mean, for example, setting up a trench here for the MD-34 would do him quite good. And interesting enough, we're not seeing any sort of major effort towards capturing that victory point there. Turn was his 161 victory points.
Ready to deploy. Panther, ready to assemble to trade.
Mine's going down, which is our bite. Go to the bench of this engineers. Panther finally getting veteran to 3. And a higher rank. Engine not doing much, neither the Stuart or the Sherman. Stuart back here to guarding the western victory point, which while has no demo charges around it. And there you go, assault units entirely wiped out. Another loss here for the 2nd Armoured Division. Apparently throwing in a lot of his assault units into this fight. That's not to say that when fights entirely fought with the engineers alongside tactical forces couldn't get regular rifles with them, they would have, at least one I know of, not involved assault engineers, but there were ones that did. There were ones that did. when the lacking infantry, which were actually problems at times with the Americans, they simply didn't have enough reinforcements to place losses with. And there you go, Panther taking heavy damage. Will we see armor piercing rounds? No! Another missed opportunity there, fielded out by RedxWings. Mackie's Panther gets away, almost swept from before. Sergeant Mega sticking around the victory point here, getting it behind the tombstones, hoping they will not find themselves beneath one anytime soon. Still a 10 victory points here. RedxWings not really doing much to take the victory point again. He still seems rather focusing. We've got a flag emplacement now covering the centre here. And that's what to indicate here for Mackie, how confident he's perhaps in feeling where RedxWings is going to land his next major attack. But it is pretty damn rare to see a flag emplacement. Another unit wiped out there. Unfortunately, is not alive. Another bulldozer Sherman. So that is 2 bulldozer Shermans, 2 M10s, and a Stuart. That could be one hell of an assault if he goes for it, but again, he should just go for the victory point over there, just dig in around the other one here as well, instead of focusing on the centre one. So much we got a light infantry gun now on the way for Mackie. Now he's all of a sudden expending all of his manpower, which is good to see. I mean, he can't really afford, with only 10 victory points left, to be cheap. That's the last time, well, point you actually can afford to be cheap in. There we go, veterans 4 for the Panther, approaching ace levels. Pantherdom, there we go. Heavy loss there for the fight to make a bulldozer to maintain the puppet. Got 2 there flanking him out, trying to wipe them out and retreat here. Yeah, 1 bulldozer and then knocked out. Veterans 4 for that McKinnon effort. Still doing nothing towards the victory point. So everything's thinking, I wonder. And there you go, Panther moving in, engaging the Stuart, light tank. Almost got it there. Looks like he did not decide to pursue though. Finally got some troops over here, sorting out some of the German troops left with guarding that victory point before falling back. The situation for RedxWings begins to look rather desperate infantry-wise. He's got only his officers left, so he's calling Professor Soldiers. Otherwise, he's got a mix of armor here, but he's suffered rather heavily here. Mackie, while showing also having suffered heavily, has maintained a slightly stronger unit composition in the longer run. Ooh, that was a surprisingly good hit there from the lightest Infanteriegeschütz. 94 left there for RedxWings. He continues to stick down there. He's still surprisingly not putting any major. Oh, maybe it's happening now. 2 M10s, assault engineers, captain. Fighting Jaeger, switching 2 almost switching 3, and there you go, captain being torn apart on the assault. Sherman almost repaired. And there you go, something in. Demo charge went off there. Not even blowing off the front door of the church. Fighting Jaeger's counter-taking. No support then, no support. And then he's rushing in his captain towards the centre here. Will the kidnap for support though? The defences here are rather more formidable than a single captain can take on. Even if that was Captain America, he'd pretty much be cut to ribbons.
Without them and our equipment. Gruppe ready. Achtung! Prepare group, get ready. Panther, ready to
Wallmount's going down.
Field reports indicates the enemy is left with only 75 points.
75 points left for RedxWings. It's not exactly not the best. There you go, shots going at Panther taking damage. Both of them tend to power, I can now utilise armor piercing mounts back to the same and there you go, the flank placement opening up, Captain being shredded there. There we go. Artillery annihilated by MG34 fighting everything else. Stuart flanking in here. Flanking the Lexus and Panzerigger shots. Might be using something then flank up here, though of course at the same time it's not going to be easy with all the mines laid down. This is probably the better part of this. There's any mines from Mackie there. So they'll force to fall back. And there we go. Stuart wrecked on fire. Lived for so long, only to die in the end. And 10 moving in there, engaging the Panther right in front of all the Raketnevers here. Still not using armor piercing rounds. In fact, he's calling in artillery strikes. He's spending all munitions instead of armor piercing rounds to deal with the Panther, by the way. He's used it on artillery strike around here. I think. Can't help but feel that might have been a bad decision. Lightest and Panzerigger shots wiped. I mean, had he gotten the Panther instead, he could probably, more safely dealt with the defences in the town centre. Another unit lost there by the looks of it. Major moving up here. With no support here, dead. More losses here, in fact we've seen some nasty losses there for Mackie. Even the flanking place from there got cleared out. Buildings collapsing. Not really a lot left of the town centre. A few buildings barely held up. We got another M10 here. 43 versus 10. Can RedxWings somehow pull victory out of this? But again, he seems so utterly focused on the centres, ignoring here, which would overall be safer. And now Mackie's basically getting the King Tiger after all those losses from the artillery. He's getting the coH2. Not one step back. Here's a reminder. We got the Panther there, Vet-25, a true ace, a true hero of Germany. Looks like he's finally pushing towards that victory point. Full push there, but now encountering a Vet-25 Panther. Full condition with Panzer X Air first. Panther taking heavy fire, stillness on armor piercing rounds there. Oh, there we go, finally armor piercing rounds. 50 minutes into the game, he finally begins utilising armor piercing rounds for his M10 Wolverines. But does not pursue, actually pulls back here. Kind of a bit towards the same gun that assault here. Major suffering a major casualty as he gets cut down. King Tiger arrives, he's doing what they can here, getting that victory point down. So he's neutral. His forces are being absolutely dismembered here. And there you go, coH2 mobilised. Covered in the blood of 1,000 Americans. Probably not. More likely some raspberry jam someone spilled. Or they were having some pancakes for breakfast. And there you go, getting off hits there on the Panther. Rather than actually the main penship still. Hitting into the mines there, damaged engine. Almost got the Panther though, almost! Blitzkrieging away, M10 veteran fleet. Can he get it? There we go, main gun destroyed. King Tiger trying to deal with the M10s. No, Panther needs to get away though. And then got another M10 down. Can the Panther escape? He, of course, with the Vet-25 bonus, it actually shoots more accurately on the move. Misses though. M10 moves in. Shot bounced. Can he get it? Oh, didn't get the Panther. It survives, and there you go. GG from RedxWings. GG, and GG well played there from Mackie, and there we go. Game over. A loss for RedxWings, so it was rather bloody close, but ultimately I think the overall major flaw here for RedxWings was part of his force composition. But even then, he could have pulled it off had he just not gotten, well, fatally obsessed here with the central victory point. He largely sort of ignored the other victory point. He also largely ignored these, initially great flanking he did, the pressuring on the flanks. Instead, he got so utterly obsessed with just attacking the center. And even then, I mean, we could even imagine that could have worked had he just didn't have the proper units for it. But he didn't lay down smoke screens even having the resources for it, or just had some proper artillery. So, I mean, there were some, I think, terminal mistakes here for RedxWings, which rather cost him the victory here, which rather allowed Mackie to sort of pull through despite, you know, the mistakes that Mackie did. And, well, you know, ultimately he pulled through. Then again, I think Mackie would have benefited from sandbags, barbed wire, and some other bits here and there, and some more MG34s earlier on. I mean, there were some mistakes there for Mackie, and again, that could have cost him the game as well. But ultimately, RedxWings' mistakes were that much more worse. But still, an interesting strategy from him. And again, it could have worked had he just been able to sort of back it up with something else, some support weapons or fighting positions, but they never quite made it there. So, in that regard, things just sort of slowly crumbled apart. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you some ideas for matches. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, just share it with everyone. If not, you know, send a new player and find some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers, and thank you all for watching. Bye.